up, what's up, what's up? It's gonna be difficult to understand me even more. Saying, got my false tooth, man. Anyways, not the way I want to start this video. It's actually a day later. It's March 20th, or March 30th, 2019. It's 7:20 p.m. I got out late. C-Bus North. It didn't show up at least twice yesterday, and possibly three times. I'm going to discuss this, and I'm going to do this right here. Colorado Springs, Colorado, 2005, 6 era. Before all kinds of shit got investigated, they could have stopped a lot of shit. Systematical assault, where the system was a part of the assault, not just people trying to get the system. They got the system to represent their system. It's toxic, a whole toxic situation. But they're utilizing a loophole, is the way I put it, in the system, where they can put a psych watch on somebody or in the system itself and skip bus stops. If they feel that person's going to be an endangerment or displeasurization, even though they'd have to show a hardcore with the displeasurization to the patrons of the bus that's on the bus that's upcoming, they can divert their bus. They have to call it in, and they also have to take record of it for reason why. With that being said, they're doing the same thing and basically iterating. It's the same people out here that happened 13 years ago. Yo, man, we doing the same shit. What's up, boy? What's up? Anyways, fucking outright fucking flaming me on as hard as I can. It's happening. With that situation, that also means that this isn't just like, well, this person doesn't like this person. They have somebody involved with both. Are people tired of it? You're tired of it. You have a family, right? How can you be tired of it? This is the second time I've been up on this corner in the last maybe month. Before that, because I had an appointment up here. And then before that was 6 to 8 months prior, probably. Really? That type of situation. Get your shit fucked up that way is what I'm telling them. I'm going to go in and prove this. I call it Dakota. It's a Saturday. They ain't open for whatever customer service. I'm calling them on Monday to see if I can't figure out what happened. Now, I'll give the excuse because I already know when I did the video yesterday, I ended the bus where I got on another C-Bus. I walked up the street to the main, it's basically the main connector of the city, and I got on the C-Bus there. As I was recording, anyhow, I asked the bus driver, I was like, hey, what happened with the C-Bus? You know, was there an accident? Did they divert? But nah. Probably because it's slow. Well, probably because it's slow is not an answer for it not showing up. But I let it go. I wasn't arguing the fact with the bus driver that may not know that crap about it. So, that being said, I called Dakota today. They was closed. I called Monday. See who has a record, what record it is. Maybe they can even nowadays get in the extreme of C-Bus fucking GPS tracking. But as far as I understand it, no. At least twice it didn't show up. And I'm going with 3 times, but I was preoccupied with a little bit of a situation that turned around. And when I turned around, there's a possibility one might have crept up past that. So I'm going to take it from 3 down to 2 and know that 2 didn't show up for sure. If it did, if per se it showed up or it didn't show up, it's past logic. C-Bus is here, and this is another thing. It's not a normal city bus. It's a free ride bus that's completely, like, the look itself, you would understand it's a different bus. You couldn't miss this because they all look the same. This bus is completely different. It has different colors. It has a big word circulator, C-Bus at top, has C-Bus written across the back. Yeah, well, shit. Here, see how that one looks? Completely different, just like the one I just showed earlier. But anyways. So yeah. Now we have systematical altercation. And with that systematical altercation, that's government work. That's being targeted. That's being fucked up. Now I'm looking into some things with corrupt data, police department wise. It ain't corrupt. It was just put into another system. Really strange to a point on some of it. Sometimes like there will be a certain charge or a certain complaint there from the same year, even maybe the same month, even same incident. One disappears, the other's there. You go in and check in it locally. Oh no, we got it in a database computer another way. Why the hell didn't you do the other deal in the database the other way? Can't answer the question. All kinds of other complicated ass shit. It's group stalking. They're saying that I'm developmentally disabled. They're utilizing legislation. They're trying to attack. And just like I said, all of this shit, they are actually being able to do. but it'll still fall back with proof. I go get a lawyer, I prove out on the system that they corruptly fucking did it. It's corrupt act. It's perjury. It's falsely done in the tax. So let's go ahead and get into it. You a child rapist. You're this, you're that, you're this and that. Hey Jackson, do pistachio like that. Cops have been involved in 3 different states on that shit. Fucking outright fucking trying to talk some shit and like, hey, we got you. Another thing is, I want to talk after all this altercation. I'm going to go into a sergeant that was in the military, or maybe even the higher command of my stepfather, which we don't get along. We've been separated for many years. Them trying to utilize him and his people ever since in the connectivity with their people, and it's a ton of black people. I'll put it that way without being racist with it. That's the reason why it mixes in sometimes in other incidences where I'm in a neighborhood that is black dominated. But that sergeant trying to say I did something malicious as a kid consisted of United States criminality. And since my stepfather was under state command, it jeopardizes him. It caused him and his family harm. So their family then iterates that they have the right to enforce a little bit of social work. Controlment, behavioral controlment, or whatever it is. And to a certain extent, yes, and to a certain extent, no. The way that it's carried on, no. It's been 20, 25 years of shit. So when I'm talking about that, now you have United States government militarized shit. With that being said, I'm going to go over the top of all the rest of shit. I'm not trying to be conspiracy theories, breaking all this shit down. I have illegal implants. They're trying to utilize deep brain stimulation, mind control, or landing just mind control. So I got into neuromodulation. Okay, there we go. Breathing problems. Neuromodulation of the breathing. It's hooked to the lungs instead of the brain. Could you imagine suffocating? Somebody pushing the button, suffocating the fuck out of you? While everybody else stands around, it's like, oh man, living it up. Trying to say, hey, we legally did this to you. Cops don't have paperwork, system doesn't have paperwork, VA doesn't have paperwork, hospital doesn't have paperwork, multitude of different tour places don't have any access. Can I get printouts of what you're saying? Can I get you to sign out, dude, for me saying that you understand there's nothing there? I shouldn't be bothered. But not even just being bothered shit. You do all the other bullshit that's happening. The psychological injury, the brain damage that's happened, bro. The social damage. We're going to New York City. If they're following me out to New York City trying to play, hey, I got a right to command and take charge of a certain amount of social work, civil work, because of what you've done in the past. It's time for me to get into that, and how much that breaks, how much stuff that doesn't work for them, and all that. Hey, I'm out there on fucking $700 the last time, and it's doing pretty good, but still, you're out there blowing fucking thousands of dollars, and then trying to make it out. What's up, filthy? Really? Ain't it strange you got all pissed off? They got pissed off because I was homeless prior to that in that city, and they tried to utilize health and hygiene. Well, I took a shower every day when I had money in my pocket. I went to a gym. Oh, well, you're misutilizing the gym. Not really. I went and lifted a weight, sat down, and walked into the bathroom. Kind of asked them, hey, work, right? Clean every fucking day. They have people out there analyzing my situation. Yeah. Anyways, they have people out there analyzing my situation. And they have people stalking and all that shit. They also have people in my behalf because they're making false complaint perjury. Oh, he stinks. What the fuck? I just put on a whole can of Axe fucking deodorant spray, deodorant. Clothes is fully washed and tied. Brand new shoes, like $100 shoes. Socks for $30 for a set of 3, $10 a set, $10 a pair. All that bullshit. Everything was perfectly fine. Period. Multitude, the whole orchestration group, the whole goddamn people out in front of Grand Central, out in New York City. They actually did, which would take the system enforcement thing. That's a legal work situation that you placed against me. I don't have a right to talk about it. I don't have a right to represent it. Anyways, let's get back to the legal representation of it and what they've done. Well, okay, everybody feels that he's good to go now. I don't want him now. There shouldn't have ever been an ever to begin with. But on top of that shit, you know, there's plenty of people that came back out and told them they would bang their fucking shit right back. guys around here just running and fucking not gonna get yourselves killed because you're in here now affecting not only him, you're in here trying to suck the situations where you're affecting everybody else. And they're saying, I don't agree with that. You want to discuss it, we can go discuss it. Fundamental values, views, and everything else. And you're telling me, nah, this is the way we're gonna work it. You gotta follow in line just like he does. I don't think so. They don't fuck with them people too hard, though. Huh. They want to laugh about walking away. You walk away. Quit playing like you big animal. Godfather situations and all those situations. They have some type of social situation where they blame me for not playing Godfather. Fucking law enforcement and everybody else, even the goddamn mob and shit. I already know how this situation happens. It's a federal act that they perform that's illegally. It's on them that'll be prosecuted federally once it's caught up. Trying to enforce this shit on top of myself. Trying to make it out and you like me to get the rock off. But I'm positive of that. We discussed that on New York City too. It's a type of social incriminating act that does constitutional rights version or some shit of the Constitution of them enforcing and entrapping and setting up the situation and utilizing me while utilizing the officer of law and blaming me when they're actually the ones creating the situation. It being all hardcore, all their hardcore shit is false out. Everybody participates in all the rest of the bullshit. I'm like, huh. It's kind of strange. You have, about 10 other motherfuckers step up, and all of a sudden, intelligence got real smart, huh? They pulled money out of their pockets. They came in, they was fresh, clean. They also own the street right there. You want to say own, I'll play on that one.
Yes, it is.
And the same people, like you said.
Yes,
they did help out finally. Hey, these guys ain't from out here. They're fucking swarming you and all the shit. And you would think, because the cops and shit's involved, that they'd be trying to get on it like, hey, if it's criminal, they should be going after the other people that's fucking smart. Now, that's when I get into government shit. Corruption and all the rest of the shit. And that's multi-state law. The thing is, you have to narrow it down. What could they possibly be utilizing that would be able to gain control anywhere in it? On top of where I've seen officers from one city and another city. One state, another state. Who would be able to authorize? How would they be able to do that? One, it'd be kind of hard. Two, yes, it can happen. The mayor would be the one that does that. I said this yesterday to somebody else. I called the fucking mayor in many different places after finding that out, and I asked them, do I have a right and whatnot? Some of them said I do by state law. It's just I was ready to ask them and have to tell them. Did you recruit by signing off personally any officers in the last 2 weeks? No. So how the fuck are these guys up here? Oh, they working their shit. Time for me to go work myself. Brain damage, being fucking developmentally fucking disabled now. I'm pretty fucked up. Neurologically mind controlled to the point I don't function. What they talk about in New York City at the minimum, cognitive functioning completely fucking obliterated. But you gotta live with it. What am I gonna get back out of all this? Everybody's gonna say it'll take $1 million to be able to live the rest of my life. And that's only a small amount of what you can actually do.
What if something would have swerved and hit you? What then? What's wrong?
That's it. I'm up here, long street, basically C-bus stuff. At least one bus passed by. Somebody playing over, somebody said crossover. It's lazy out. I go out and look at movie stars and just have their eyes fucking already adjusted. They didn't come out with brain damage until they that's just important. You ain't seen no shit, really. This is what I expect some signing shit. You don't show back up to New York City with me, I don't. Period. Ones I allow can't come up with it. Ones I don't. Now get on your hands and knees and pray for it. Because you like it. You like being a part of the situation. That's what happens. And that's public. That's live. That's being posted. It's posted elsewhere. I'm doing worldwide. If I leave the fucking country, you don't follow me to Mexico. If I leave the country, you don't follow me into Russia. We're going to prove who and what. We're going to see what part of government's working and what they're working. On top, they've already worked it. And they're trying to call out legislation shit controlling my situation. And I don't understand now, right at the moment, because of incapacitation due to the injuries that's happened, to work it type of situation, get it to flow. But I'm getting better off getting it to flow. I'm getting information, I'm narrowing it down again. I'm taking my time, even though I'm being threatened about doing that. I'm taking my fucking time and proving it. Neuro implants, neuromodulation implants, and all the rest of the shit. I do want to talk about that. The point of the video here was for the C-Bus situation and social system works being alterated, fucked with, enforced. And it would take an enforcement for them to do it, even though, haha, look, that's banging. Fuck yeah, I was banging what? It's already been busted before. That's how I know how the fucking situation worked prior. That I know it's actually available to happen. And it takes that process to do. And then that process, you would have to be processing more or less on myself. Or indirectly, it could have been the other individual standing there trying to assault me. That they're trying to say is creating havoc. But what the fuck? It seems more like I'm having problems day after day after day. And you're just in here while insinuating it. When I went back down the street this way with 4 people on the back of the bus. Yo, what's up? The hard stares, like, hey, you gonna be okay on the bus? Here, you want me to hold your hand? Do you need some help? You need some assistance? So, it wasn't the individual here. It was myself that was hurt. This is what I had to do, and that's not a great gesture, but fuck you guys. You're in here trying to play brotherly love, getting your rocks off. You're in here flattering with the ladies, you know, you fucking around. It's a good way, like you keep threatening me to get yourself killed, right? Anyways, they threat, hey, you could get hurt doing that. I wouldn't do that. Anyways, yeah, that just proves the point. That's how I prove my point. It isn't just like I think that's what's happened. I have a little bit of solid evidence behind what I'm doing, but same systematical situation. And shit, this fucking situation happened 2005, 6, some of it even 2004. So those same people that I keep saying, which is militarized and not militarized, up here telling me I got a right to own and control you. You fuck yourself then. I might figure it out that they may have some type of right, but it ain't gonna be a right to follow me around the goddamn world and tell me how to live my life. Even if it's a United States situation, you would think that they wouldn't be able to go to foreignized countries and try to enforce, irritate, attach themselves, participate, or do the same exact shit elsewhere. Anyways, and they are. They're trying whatever they fucking can. Why? What for? You're utilizing more taxpayers' dollars feeding your fat ass face than the damn poor kids on the street can get a daily school meal, get a meal themselves, or have the faith that they're going to be able to stand up without somebody fucking slapping them around too. You're about to have major problems, folks. Major problems. I'll go ahead and end this video with that. All crybaby over children. Fuck yeah, heart touching, ain't it? You're in here supporting your fat ass while you're running over everybody else. But hey, that's freedom. That's what you get for freedom. Sounds good. I would like to see your budget of what the fuck you've all blown, and then me should go ahead and show you where you could have blown that at. I'll definitely show you where you can go ahead and blow that at, for real. Playing Russian guards. I'm over here. We're gonna play Russian with you. Are you playing Russian? Or are you going to actually utilize government contextual shit for Russian? Even if it ain't government, but it is a Russian government, Russian associated civil ability of living life, the way they live, maybe an integration, and foreign international student being here, and them giving up the relievance of that, because I've been in the mix of that, but basically trying to make it out, because I looked into Russia, that's, we're going to fuck your shit up there too. Not even logistically or doing it where it's perfect to where it is Russian, but we're just going to disgrace you Americanly. We're also going to utilize the knowledge that we built of their system, and also utilize that and just outright fuck your shit up. Well, that's cool. Like you tried to do Mexico, right? 2002. Anyways, so with that being said, I'm pretty much done here. High Street, Broad Street, Sprint, whole place is all fucked up. You know how hard it is? You know what? You're fucking spot on, dude. This is a general targeted location for the whole United States. It's aggravated the United States as a city and possibly as a fucking state, as if they're trying to emancipate themselves from the United States code and conduct, or else enforce with power. That's what we're gonna do. You ever seen that movie where the guys are having warfare about who has the rights to say so, and they're traveling across the country, or maybe even two states' borders or some shit, and somebody keeps wreaking havoc every place that they go? Someone tried to even put out like that they're wanted for federal offenses because they're trying to break law and talk the police the wrong way while trying to escape some of the lies, but then it got caught up to where it's a government prosecution, and one state was helping them try to cross into the other state. This is the United States. This ain't a country thing. This is a United States state-to-state battle situation movie. But that's a very piss poor way to explain it, but some type of energy from that. Now, somebody calling out, Rod, we need some type of parenting with you. We need a guardianship. You're developmentally disabled, retarded. We know that. We got computers, all this shit. Let's go ahead and go back through the processes of exactly what happened. I'm not going to say this again, but Colorado Springs, Arizona, Florida, and New York have all had some type of participation. Colorado Springs, 1,000,000,000%. All of the motherfuckers that are enforcing shit right now were told to get the fuck lost. You got people in the military. I don't give a fuck. Hey, I served. I'm up here. I got status. Fuck that. I'll tell him what to do. Here's your finger, sir. Let's get into your shit. But we know it irritates you. Psychological help. Psychological system, Colorado Springs. Some of it got shut down because of their action. Prosecuted, just like police, law enforcement. This shit wasn't just like, oh, you don't do that. There's prosecution. And I'll explain all that shit later again. And there's other people besides myself involved producing the evidence to this. Anyhow, the mental health system, oh, we're authority too. You obey us. Here, let me rub my nuts and tell you, you better obey me. Really? Let's go see what the fuck you're really doing with that. Got a car possibly coming, so I'm trying to keep action that nobody's flying or coming too slow, all the rest of the shit, that and that. But yeah, so you got people, and there is loopholes. They're like mental health. If you have a 6-month certification, you're allowed to be in public and utilize that certification to enforce against somebody, as long as there's probable cause. But they love utilizing what's the guidance of probable cause. It's no different than an officer trying to stop and frisk, or all the other bullshit with First Amendment audits, where we suspect. What's your suspicion? We'll just make it up. So you got somebody ain't even a psychologist in here just biting down, fucking attacking the shit out of you, ruining your life, that you're psychologically fucked up and we got a right to force ourselves. Power plays, power control freaks. Anyways, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, this live stream, and play around with it. 100%. C-Bus, systematical coda, citywide bus service. Is it private? I got to get back into that. I don't think it is. No matter what, they'd still be getting taxpayers' dollars from the city. So that's one thing to stand with and on. If that's the case, they also diverted a bus or two, or somehow I missed them. Like I said, I have the feeling, and it ain't just the feeling that happened. When I walk back down this way, next bus stop up, that does C-Bus, because they only have a limited amount of stops they stop at. So that's another inconvenience. But asked the lady, and she said no, slow traffic has nothing to do with slow traffic. But then the bus showed up, and the people on that bus was iterating. We restrained, we know how this works. We took away your rights to ride the bus. You don't want to act right, you don't want to be this, we took away your rights. Really? Sounds like the same shit that's already happened elsewhere. And you like, what up, motherfucker? Yo, you see this? It's a handgun pretty soon. And this is lawfully me standing my rights and grounds. It's not like I'll go take care of business in a mad way. I'll go get the paperwork again to enforce that. Colorado Springs, the rights to open carry because of the problems that were started against myself. They're like, yeah, power of the people. You know what? I do have to get out of Columbus, though. You're saying power of the people. Your fucking people all turn homosexuals. That's not an insult. That's literal. You walk up and down downtown, and it was in statistics. Within the last 3 months of what I read, number 2 in the United States is homosexuality and security. But anyway, fucking rainbows all over the fucking place, everything else. Everything is a gay party. Just can't hang with it. It's not right. Trying to completely end everything. Whoever jumps to it gets socially obliterated. Don't give a fuck. We freedom. You have your freedoms. Yeah, well, seems like you're gang stalking shit out my ass, motherfucker. Even though you're like, you're paranoid for a gang stalking. You don't know how to take care of your own social living, your own civil abilities. You don't know how to take care of your own social life. It's not average. Anybody can do this to anybody. Okay? So you mean you're taking your time once again to follow me out of fucking state? You're following me around the country, and you're performing as if you're creating agencies, affidavits, and paperwork that would actually help you out in the future that fuck somebody else over. Well, then I don't consent to that shit. That's something else that they've tried, like a case study, a case trial study. You know, Mr. Mark Jacobs and the theory of the string theory. I don't know. But it was proven. That's even more in depth than that, of how some of that worked. And even the system here didn't understand what I was trying to explain. Where they have a right to go in and fucking apply for social research permits to control public while they're in that testing region to test situations out socially. Even if it's mental health and some other health problems, but let's just go with mental health, trying to condemn somebody else. It just gets into a filthy ass situation with anybody and everybody at the time it was explained to me to do it. You just had to pay for permits. But that means they could subject situations of big mass parties, yell out, shout outs, traffic control, slow down, speed up, all that bullshit. Hey, give him a whirly. Here, test and trial this. Become disgruntled with him and see if he doesn't straighten up. Is help the Oh, wait a minute. Here, while we're doing that, let's get 30,000 people in here doing it, while we're also going to fraud the system with it later. However they can. Their intent is to fraud the system. Corrupt. But then, you also have literal legal system involved, which has been involved and persecuted elsewhere. Not just Colorado Springs, but elsewhere. But, hey, buddy, I'll tell you what, since I'm legal, I'm going to tell you to stop. It's a good way to keep thinking, and they keep thinking, I'm protected, worse has happened, I'll get fired. It's a good way to get yourself hurt real bad. You stripped me of my rights and said, hey, this is what happens to you. Let me strip you of everything you got and see what happens to you. Same enforcement, same amount of shit, everything else. Oh, no, fuck, no, don't want that. Why? Because you'll die? Because you can't put up with it? Oh, you can't die from somebody shouting at you. Really? Paperwork, that's paperwork, that's paperwork, that's paperwork. Yes, you can. You can die due to rest and all the rest. Colorado Springs, Colorado. The same people that was enforcing this bus system shit, there's more to it. The rights to access buildings, right to access businesses and all the rest of the shit. Type of shit. Kind of fucked up. He's developmentally disabled. He doesn't have the right to do this. Fuck off. But anyway. Same amount of people doing this shit. Same thing in Colorado Springs. I spaced that out. But what I was going to go continue with that. People that was involved, like 30 other people plus. Because there's a whole lot more to it. The group that was doing the city that situation. Forgot what I was going to say. Had an associated situation with systematical authority, threats, and all kinds of shit. No matter what. Same thing out there, same thing out there. Kind of strange though, I'm going to guarantee, like Florida did, had people shouting at me. They picked the people up. They didn't bring us together. They was out and about. And the cop said, they have a Colorado ID. And that's the reason why I want to check your ID. You have a Colorado ID. That's too coincidental for what they're fucking doing. But you would think that cop and them taking recognition that there's two parties from the same state coincidentally at the same time, and I just showed up there. I wasn't there 2 weeks. And these people are already starting shit. Yeah, I'm done. Anyways, thing is it's offensive that you got a fucking government, city, whatever, county system, a real authoritative systematical system participating with shit. I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. Peace. I'll be back later. targetofunlawfulacts.com. And I'm not doing the website to promote it, but sometimes there's just a little bit of information there, little itty bitty stuff. And then while I'm looking at that, the information we're intellectually, intelligently tested. You just read this, you did this, so why aren't you apt to it type of situation? Why didn't you acquire the information? Why aren't you have the ability to utilize that? Why aren't you utilizing that? Oh well. I'm not going to answer the questions, but no matter what, a testing situation. I seen you read this book, I read the book, I understand it this way, and challenging it to an intelligent intellect fight. Situation with that, making it even more severe, I had 2 books stolen from me in 2009. My door kicked in, burglarized, they sold 2 books out of 13. There was a $300 book ban and we didn't take it. They only took 2 self-help books, and I did this in a lot of videos. Same type of shit. They done the same thing in the past in 2000 of a high-tech information, how to run a ring of spies. How can you run a ring of spies, ring of gang stalkers, and see what the fuck they're doing without getting the information? You won't be able to defend yourself. So they tried to apply that I was psychotic one minute, and on top, while they're stalking me, got the book that I got a hold of and intellectually challenged me to my information after stealing the fucking book. Ain't that some dicky ass shit? Matter of fact, they didn't even finish the book. They returned the book, and it's in a harsh situation living with other family members that had a damn fucking dick ass fucking problem. But anyway, yo man, what up, yeah. Done tired of fucking bullshit. This stupid shit. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace. I gotta end this. I gotta go get some.